Girl, hi. The girlies are saying this new Doja Cat album, V, is flopping. So I did a review and I want all of us to just come together real quick and try to figure out why. Okay, so the first song on the album is Cards. It encapsulates the groovy, playful vibe of the overall album. The vocal performance and the lyrics are perfection. I love the rap verse. The second song is Jealous Type. It's a lot of fun. Many people were opposed to her using it as a lead single. I can honestly see why she would choose it in the context of listening to the entire album. But to appeal to what listeners are familiar with and expect, I would have chose another song probably. I think as a concept, Jealous Type just isn't attention grabbing or provocative, but it showcases the feeling the album is bringing perfectly. Some will say that any song on the album would have done that job. Some believe that they all sound the same. I don't think that they all sound the same, but I do think the majority of them do feel the same. The third song on the album is Amen. I think this would have been more fitting for a lead single. It's very on brand for her. Her fan base loved her song Niggas Ain't Ish. And this has the same feel as far as like the topic goes, but it's more fit for like a drag runway. It's very diva, teen, iconic. You know, it's super energetic and entertaining. I love how she just opens the verse because she's like, that's a tight suit up. I love that. And the composition of the chorus is really cool to me. Like that chanty kind of, yeah, it gives me just girls just want to have fun for some reason. I get that kind of vibe. It's definitely one of my favorites on the album. The fourth song on the album is Couples Therapy. It's very interesting to me as a concept. And she took us there. She took us to couples therapy. That's what she was talking about. We were definitely on the couch, you know, in the session. And it was great. I love that she not only explores topics and concepts that most people don't even think to, but she masters and packages them perfectly. And she did the same thing with the next track, which is Gorgeous. This gave me Cricket Smile by J. Cole vibes. I really love everything about this. The video ate down. I just want to take the time to appreciate the outfits and visuals being served throughout this entire album cycle and rollout. I mean, I'm talking the performance, the live performances and all. Her and her team are nailing it. It's really crazy. Definitely happy this was one of the singles. It's also one of my favorites. It's super catchy. It might be one of those that have to grow on you too as well. I noticed that. The sixth track on the album is Stranger. This is actually why I made this video. This song, the dust that y'all are paying, this song to me has been a turning point in how I see the album being received. I'm noticing a dip in the audience engagement. This song has the same 80s feel, but it's mellow and soft. It's more relaxing than exciting, so I can see why fans may have overlooked it. Doja is sadly competing against herself as well, like her past self, who is an absolute monster hitmaker. So the standard that she's held to is just unrealistic. We think every time Doja touches a mic, she's about to dominate completely. So when she doesn't, it gives the illusion of like a fall off when it's just not. It's just not, you know, the biggest song in the world, because most of her songs are. It's just crazy, you know, to be a superstar. But track number 7 on the album is All Mine. It's cool stylistically. I haven't run into any songs on here that I just cannot stand to hear or would skip. I love the effort that she put into the song. I can't say anything bad about it at all. I would say the tempo and the boom bap feel of it do give me like a dated vibe in a way that's less appealing to my personal taste, which sounds dumb to say. Like, it sounds dumb to call anything on here dated, because the entire purpose of the album was, you know, to sound literally dated. But track number 8 is Take Me Dancing. And it's definitely, that should have been the number 1 single. I mean, this is granny cleaning on a Sunday morning music. It is so feel good. Doja and SZA together are Midas. Obviously, 2 superstars. What else would it be but absolute fire? I love that song. And I'm about to start begging for a collab album if they keep on, because goodness, it's so good. The ninth track on the album is Lip Stain. The chorus gave me like 90s Ashanti vibes, actually. And I love the rap verse, of course. Whole album is just so wavy. So far, no skips, just vibes. Consistent in delivery, melody, lyrics, everything. Number 10 is Silly Fun, and it feels exactly like what the title says. The Agora Hills Valley Girl voice seems to kind of make a subtle, slight appearance on a song. I can say it's at this point I was starting to feel a little fatigue from the 80s sound, which is why the next track, Acts of Service, is right on time. This, which is another one of my favorites, it has more of a Doja, classic Doja feel to it. She pretty much abandons the whole 80s sound for this song, except for like that slight influence on the chorus. The mellow R&B beat with her punchy rapping is just the perfect palate cleanser. And again, the topic is just super cute. Like, the love languages spin is really cute to me. It made me question what my love language is and would it make a good song. Number 12. Make It Up. Another favorite. It's just go play that one. Just go play the song. I love it. Number 13, One More Time. It feels like, okay, welcome back. I kind of forgot, what we were doing for a second, but it's like, oh yeah, that's right. It's an 80s pop album, that's right. I wouldn't consider this song filler. It just doesn't stand up against her, like, such strong earworms that we've already gotten so far while listening, but it continues the vibe and the story. It feels like she's leading us, and we're coming closer to the end of our journey here, which we are. We're on the next to last song, which is Happy. It's song number 14. It feels like squeezing the last few juices out of this 80s sound. It definitely feels like we're winding down. It's a song to cruise to. But the beat does kind of remind me why Doja chose to do this 80s pop sound for the whole album. It's addicting. It's addictive. It feels so good. Like, how could you think any of it is bad? Like, I totally understand if it's not your favorite, but it's like you gotta understand if it's someone else's vibe, like, completely, because it's just so smooth. Now, number 15, the last song, feels crazy nostalgic. It gives me the craziest nostalgic feel, which makes me look back at the whole album that way. It's just so beautiful. I'm having trouble actually forming words because I don't think anything I say can, do this album any justice. Like, absolutely one of her best bodies of work. Top 3 for sure. It's a true masterpiece. So naturally, fans have been utterly confused as to why she's not receiving her well-deserved flowers. Some point to the antics over the years that she's been involved in, like beefing with her fans, and sometimes seemingly going out of her way to be nasty to her supporters, like getting mad at them for suggesting that her fan base should be called kittens, or the whole musty boy thing, or referring to concert goers' children as mistakes. Like, some say the Scarlet era, with all the dark imagery and tattoos, turned a lot of people off. I remember being irritated during that because she did her song Demons, like the video, she was dressed up as a demon, and then she went on an interview and was like upset that people were calling her a devil worshiper. That just felt like really extra, like Doja, like, you know exactly why they're saying that. But others point to issues like the controversy she had when she was allegedly in chat rooms with racists. And that's why I wanted to ask y'all personally, why are you acting like Doja didn't drop? Why are you not tapping in? And if you did, what are your thoughts overall? Here are my thoughts. I think, first of all, we are all tired as hell of everybody going back in time with these samples, and the pop girlies really going hard with, like, adapting the old-timey looks and sounds. Many are interested, like, most fans are interested in a new sound. We want a new sound. When you say, I made a whole 80s pop album, like, the whole thing, I can see why a lot of people would pass on that, which is their loss because this shit bangs, but promotion was definitely vital for a project like this, and I feel like it was lacking. Production never missed a beat, but promotion did. Also, yes, Doja did piss a lot of us off. I've been a fan of her way before she blew up, and I will say that the whole ranting on Twitter, calling Planet her and Hot Pink cash grabs and essentially insulting her fan base for, liking it and liking her, I think that was the quickest way to get everyone to stop. But I also see a bit of Nicki syndrome in Doja. I think she had to face a lot in her personal life and also just in her career. I think all of that compounded, it just causes her to explode and retreat. I think she's a true artist and she doesn't really want to have to care about anything but making art and releasing it. But with so much pressure and so many eyes, so many opinions, I can see why she may fall out of balance at times and why she may have messed up and lashed out in the past. In her more recent interviews, I noticed a more calm, humble, and mature demeanor in Doja. If anything, this may be a lovely space for her to be in, honestly. Having an amazing body of work that is actually underrated is really kind of cool for her, like being where she is in her career. She should be nothing less than proud. And at the same time, there is still like this quietness. So she's probably enjoying it, and it can probably bring her kind of back to her roots. Most artists, they feel more hungry and they have more of a fire behind them when it is a little bit more quiet. But like I said, yes, I think she's probably enjoying it. I don't think she's upset about her numbers. And like a lot of Doja's work, I think this album is timeless. It's good today. It'll be good years from now. Whenever y'all decide to like her again, her artistry is standing, will still be. And it actually is speaking for itself right now, which is poetically beautiful. But yes, that's all I have for this video. Please let me know all your opinions below in the comments. It is a safe space, okay? They're all welcome here. Let me know. Are you a fan of Doja? Are you a Doja fan that has been harmed by Doja? Did you listen to the album? Are you going to listen to the album? And if you feel like subscribing, please do. Don't do me like y'all are doing Doja's album. Or you can just come back later. Enjoying the conversation. Would love to have you. But until then, I'll talk to you all later. Girl, bye.